low-Q highlight plays that we saw from him. Bang here is the one that we're looking at. 2 world.
My power rankings as well. Just truly incredible. Bang, I think for a while was the best themselves a mid laner, and Zillion to stuff some of that hard engage and make sure they can kite back.
Interesting last pick here for TSM, bringing in the Zillion for Bjergsen. And let's see the switches going off for 100 Thieves. Where will all 3 of these end up? It looks like they're going to keep it on the top side. Victor, you can...
of the 3rd place battle from way back when in the summer split. 100 Thieves went to World, sadly dropped out in a group where they had to face against the world champions and the world finalists. So a rough group for them, but they did their very best. And TSM, though, sadly missed Worlds entirely. They grabbed 2 to 3 new players for their main roster, and they're going to try it again. CS lead only 5 right now. Brooklyn goes for the play pretty early, will not find a slow or anything. Going to take actually a worse trade, will get a knock-up, gets good damage.
They trade stunts there.
Okay, gets the hit, does a little bit more, gets the ult out of Someday, so they're trading R for R at this point. Knock-up lands as well. Broken Blade feeling pretty good on this one. So they maybe misclicking the R a little bit there, but gonna still get that shove in and get rid of some of these minions.
The dragon here, so 100 Thieves gonna be able to claim the first objective in this game. In addition to their gold lead, they now have 3% extra move speed, tripled out of combat.
Yeah.
And that is gonna be a very big pickup. We're talking about...
And Redemption is a healing item, so you really can be deceptively tanky, despite the build path looking a bit weird. Now here comes the play of Flash, gotta find that first knockup. Look at the burst coming across. First blood sure to land, goes over to Sven. The flank continues to Flash, and Anna's gonna drop as well. 2-0 TSM.
Acadian strikes first on the Camille, goes in, no hesitation, boom, stun and ultimate used on Afromu. And they're able to get 2 kills out of it. Priority, they control the vision around the dragon.
Nice
they have the pushing bottom lane. It's already started up, and here's the hook.
A little bit of poke towards Smoothie, not a ton right there, but keep in mind the rest of TSM can come around. Both TPs are available. They're going to be challenged at the same time. This is going to be the team fight. Up in the front line, looking at Urgot. Health bar down pretty low. Can they kill off Smoothie in time? Can they land the opening? Can they get what they want? Huhi low and sniped down for a double kill. Sven is on 3 already. Now inside the pit, Acadian versus Someday. He's going to get revived, so certainly Someday is going to fall for this one. A triple so far for the AD carry, and this will be an easy pickup on that Drake. It'll go over to TSM. What a huge team fight.
TSM do not lose a member. The Zillion ult revives Acadian, going after that extra kill. Infernal Drake is picked up, and now it is his TSM with the push on.
Waiting to see if somebody can come online and start doing more work in these team fights, but he's actually losing the health bars. Look at this damage. Broken Blade going for the solo, because he might actually have it. Someday is pretty injured. Redemption comes in, and he's going to dodge his own redemption, and he's going to go down. Broken Blade finds a solo kill, but now he's in a 1v2. No flash for the wall, no R up either. He's certain to drop. That will be him dying.
He was trying to flash closer to Bjergsen for the ultimate to get up, but still not in range. Who he does pull him back into the grinder.
Take a whole bunch of damage right here. 1, 2, 3. That's close. Either way, turret goes down. First turn of the game also goes to TSM. Their gold lead stretches to almost 2,000 as Someday does it best through the scuttle and knocks down that Herald finally.
Mountain Dragon should go over to TSM now. Looks like 100 Thieves completely seeding this one. They aren't wasting the time though. They're going up towards Baron to clear out the vision, and that is an important objective in itself. Gaining Scuttle Crab vision here, taking down the control ward.
Right here, and they're going to go for a bit of a slow. They find Acadian, gets over the wall. Is with the option though. It's a very tanky Alistair, and that's not going to be it. Now how about the re-engage? Bjergsen goes for a bit of a stun. Not going to get that just yet. Watch out now as Olaf has to run through. It will be well below half HP. Acadian flayed away, but gets the ulti on. They're going to go for another kill. This will be picked up, no problem. Sven, unstoppable, but now ground out is Alistair. Sion won't find much of anything, a 1-for-1. That's probably the best 100 he's going to hope for.
Yeah, both supports going down here. Huhi lands the ultimate on Urgot, drags Smoothie back in. So that is going to be a pretty even trade.
Essence Reaver plus Rune King, plus everything else. But first the team fight, the hook in on Bjergsen, but this re-engage, quite good for Acadian.
Yeah, good play there by Afromu. If you see, he played Acadian out of the hook shot, but it wasn't enough to save him. Did buy some time, however, allowing Huhi and 100 Thieves to get that counter kill. So they do trade. Definitely one of the best at the position for a long time. They're going to actually start off this Baron. There has been a ward here that has given 100 Thieves a little bit of information. They're going to find him in time. Is it going to be the fight?
Could be the climactic battle. Looking forward, they get some vision. Here comes over the wall. The engage for TSM. They've already dropped down someday, and this could be a full-scale retreat for 100 Thieves, but is it going to be enough? Only 2.5 seconds bot. He will certainly die. 2 for 0, and looking for a little bit more. Not quite the stun, though. Pearson couldn't quite get that second bomb down. They can turn right back over towards Baron.
That is huge. TSM now have full control over the Baron pit. And does have Flash, and he might be the last hope for 100. Actually, they're just going to go trade Infernal Drake. They're not even going to go for the 50-50 trade, and they're going to go grab Dragon instead. That will be TSM picking up Baron buff and looking to push.
They have such a gigantic lead. This Infernal Drake pales in the end of last year. I was saying that TSM is getting a bit less practice than the other teams because they didn't have all their players in the country as quickly as some of the other squads. They are playing with some stand-ins, some of their academy players, some fills, and yet coming in, they're looking sharp right away, even with slightly limited practice. So far, this TSM squad looks absolutely amazing. Mid-tier 2 falls, top inhibitor is open. I think 100 Thieves gives that inhib away as well, even despite that hook. 100 Thieves are losing more and more of their base, and TSM taking inch by inch, mile by mile.
Yep, they've still got plenty of Baron buff to work with. Stun!
That's going to be another kill, almost certainly. Azonius buys a few seconds, but the dive is still indicated in the back line. Might bite more than they get you, but buys some time with that stopwatch. And gets revived on top of it, so still no one dying. Still, it's TSM surviving. Katie cannot quite kill off Bang. Finds the slow, but he cannot get the kill. One on the board for 100 Thieves, who he is back in the mix as well, but a perfectly timed stun stops that charge. He finds the slow, but it's not going to be enough. A gigantic 3-man stun for Bjergsen, but they can't get the kills. What as Zonius gets away from the fear beyond death, and TSM only lose one.
What a fight! 100 Thieves clawing back in this one. Bang barely escapes Acadian's second attempt there, flashing back into the Nexus turrets, and 100 Thieves do defend.
Somewhat open. The 3, the 4 of them walk forward. A nice hook from Aphromoo. Acadian, not the target. Triple stun for Smoothie. Kites back pretty well. Big damage. Someday is late in the zone. He's got a block. They've got to get him away. They will. That shouldn't be a kill, but he's going to be low. Redemption!
Redemption!
Oh, it was so close! Smoothie! And nearly did what Special had done a while ago. And now, it's going to be the continued push. TSM know themselves they can't defend for first half of this wave. And he'll in fact walk to the top side, so TSM going to get a lot done with this push.
Oh
with that damage output.
Redemption wars are really fun to watch. The last one landing, not finding the kill. TSM finally finished off the turret though, and now the inhibitor is taking damage. Will 100 Thieves try and pull the trigger once again?
Kaden almost reveals himself, but this will be pretty easily picked up. Redemption reveals what's going on, but it's going to be too little too late. This will be taken down. 2 versus the Baron. Picked up for TSM at 32 minutes in.
Maybe they can outplay the Zillion ultimate, get some CC down at the last second or something, and pull out a miracle. Here we go.
All right, looking for one final fight. Can 100 Thieves somehow pull it back? The flash forward, but Sven, QSS jumps away, stays in there. Knows enough for Broken Blade, but he's going to take the front line pretty well. Big damage to him, but gets the Redemption to heal him back up. He'll stay alive. Plus, keep in mind, there's still a Zillion. Getting lower, looking for the play. They will revive him. Here comes round 2, but Aphromoo's too low to keep fighting. He's got to keep cutting back now. Inhibitor will fall. 100 Thieves will not lose their entire base just yet, but they are being pushed back. They're getting more and more space in TSM as they keep the push going. And a TP puts Broken Blade back into the mix. 2 inhibitors dead, they're ready to keep pushing. 100 Thieves must find something to do. This Baron buff on for 2.5 minutes.
There's no Zillion ultimate for right now, but look at that cooldown. Late game, Zillion spamming the rewind. It's back off of cooldown.
And they're going to be ready to go. Sven at half HP, hook only on Alistair. He goes in for a single stun. Redemption to buy some time. And he will get ulted, but he could be picked up on the back end of this one without much issue. Slowed, hook back in. 1 for 0 to 100 Thieves. A big stun, but he's going to be okay. Pops the ult. Out goes Olaf, low on health, he's going to kite away. Find the way in, Sven knows he can kite away from this one, and they will keep that siege. The chunk comes out of that bottom inhibitor.
Yeah, all they have to do is stay here with Baron buff, play defensively around the minions, and the supers will come in and finish the job.
They find the pullback, Broken Blade, though still 5,000 health. Goes in for the bot side, a flash out for Anda. They find a knockup. They're going to find the kill on the Who. You have to believe Sunday's low. They get their back line out, but Bjergsen, he's going to find the bomb. Sunday's going to drop Acadian, steals the kill, puts in the ult, but loses not even his life. Only the Zillion ult. That's 3 revives during this siege, and they're now onto the turrets. 5 versus 4. TSM staying up. A play back. A hook on Sven. Finally a shutdown. Can this be the fight that Thieves need? But they're losing too many. They're getting caught up there. The police is out in force, and the Thieves are getting caught and are running away. He trying to hold the front side, but there's still minions in the way. There's too many of TSM. They might just barely get that kill. Urgot's running, and he will get back. The next will drop, and TSM gets the win.
Bjergsen turns back time over and over again. Triple revives in the end game push, allowing more time for all the minions to get in on that Nexus shot. And TSM will start out with a victory, tying Team Liquid now. At the top of the standings are two #1 teams here, Freak.
Yep. And they are definitely great teams, and historically two of the very best North America's ever seen. Team Liquid and TSM rolling in first for now. What a great start, though. Broken Blade, the front of your screen just passing by. What a debut.